Right, so there's no video, and today we have the post-com. Oh, it's a post-com. We should have been a live com. This should not have been taking up this much time. We need to fix this for the next few days. But it's Thursday when I'm post-comming this, so hope this is just a dead day anyways. I'm just getting some power XP today, but I'm not playing too much. I'm making sure I'm rested and ready for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is going to be the proper challenge. But yeah, so today is the first day. I'm going to quickly summarize how this has gone, comment over some of these a couple of games that we've played, and yeah, hope you enjoy this first start to the grind, and just explain a few more bits. So yeah, so we've ended the first day, and as you'll see at the end, just under 4 million medallions, which the original goal was like 4 to 5, I think, and it took way longer than I anticipated. I could get all the enough medallions, even though we started on 9k. I wanted to quickly do some like smaller games of like White Wasteland or something for speed to try and gain the towers as quick as possible, and to gain maybe a couple powers as well. Obviously powers didn't matter because it was T0 BFB. But yeah, it took so long. It took like 4 hours. So if it's 11 PM is when 11 AM sorry is when reset is UK time, and it was I think 3 PM until I could start getting into BFB Coliseum. So yeah, it just took so long. But yeah. Then we started in BFB. Started at the start. The win rate was a little bit mid, it was kind of slow, and then we had a really nice period because I remember at one point in time the record was 50 and 10 on the account. It then went to 60 and 15, but then at another point it then went to 90 and 18. So we then went like 30, about roughly 30 and 3, or maybe it was 30 and 4, but we went a very, very high win rate for quite a while, and the games were fairly quick as well, so that was good. That helped a lot. And then yeah, then just kind of mid throughout, we faced we got lobby glitched 4 times, so our prestige is looking really good at the end of this day. Well, for T0 especially, and but we, even though it's pretty high, it should have been even higher because we have been lobby glitched 4 times, dampening our prestige, and we've been hacked against once, I believe, as well. So yeah, it should be 125k minimum higher on prestige, maybe even slightly higher because maybe some of those could have been wins, but no, it is what it is, and it doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Just would be nicer. Just it's put my account on like 78% account win rate, where it should be in the 80s, which is a bit annoying, but what can you do? Yeah, I'll describe what's happening on because I'm recording this postcom on Thursday. I'll do the Thursday video later on, and I'll say what's happening on this day. But yeah, so ending on 4 mil medallions, like only like 1.5 mil behind top, so that's pretty good. The cap's going to get bigger at the end of the next day, which will describe how that's going, because we're not going to be grinding tomorrow, which is today. This is kind of hard to describe, but yeah, good start so far on the Britney Spears account, which we're not going to describe. A few people have already told why I might use it for a giveaway. Why is the name Britney Spears? If you can guess why your name is Britney Spears, then I'll heart your comment. Maybe you won't use it for the giveaway. If you could guess it, then you can guess it. Otherwise, nah, we'll keep it quiet. Maybe we'll use it for a giveaway or something. But yeah, we're going to this game. So yeah, we're doing Cobra. I really like Cobra Dartling Boomer just because boosting around 17, you can just make sure you defend stuff. Boosting a Moab is pretty strong. And oh yeah, we're going to do this tiny little bait rush right here, and we get a farm cell and a turbocharge. That's really good, so that's less farm money he's making this round, and forcing a turbocharge, which wastes a decent amount of money, so that's really good. And he goes for the Bionic, doesn't go for Plantation, which means he has money in hand to rush us, and we're just going to go for the faster spinning barrel defense, because he's not going to send us too much stuff. If he did send us more stuff, we could have just boosted, but he didn't, so we just go for that defense, which is really nice. It means we don't have to turbocharge and waste loads of money. It means we got perma defense down. And yeah, that's just kind of what we want. We just want to get to round 17, boost in the Moab with him kind of drained. And yeah, he would need way more defense for that. So yeah, so that would be good. He's going to send us this fairly long rush, and we see a rainbow in there as well. So loads of balloon sense. So now I'm going to boost to that, and we did need to boost to that. And now what we need to be careful of is if he wants to boost in an all-out, so we can get our Boomer ready to place in case he wants to send something in. He does, so we can sell all the Cobras as quick as we can, which is really slow. Turbocharge, sell the other Dartling Gunner, turbocharge again, and double turbo will defend as many rainbows as he can send. Now I'll just boost some pinks back at him. so he can't defend, and we are going to win their first game. Second opponent, Beja Blast. So it might have even been the first game, to be honest, but I forgot which way round I put them. This is the order now. But yeah, so what strategies have we done today? We've done a little bit of Darling Bomb, a lot of Heli Farm Boomer. Not really a strategy a lot before, but what my friend JL has described, or used quite a bit when he's been grinding, and he's done that quite effectively. And I don't like it on every single map. Like you're going to see in the last game, we're going to play the T1 ranked player at current moment, first versus third on the leaderboard at that time. But yeah, we don't love it for every map like that guy does. But there's some maps where it's just, I find, really hard to anti-stall on, particularly Temple I find really hard to anti-stall on, because yeah, you could I've seen some people play Cobra, but you know, if you're playing something where the balloons come out from, it's quite far away from the send path. But yeah, you can just get the heli, you can lock the heli. No one does eco on Temple because it's too short. You could just put the heli right up where all the balloons come out. You can get your boomer down below. You can move it across a little bit, and you can just anti-stall so nicely, unlike a lot of other maps. So yeah, I quite like heli boomer on that map, and just a few other ones where you can't only play engineer. A lot of engineers being played as well. I've gone for engineer spike factory a lot rather than well, not heli, because I just don't have experience of heli, and I feel like if you bait the boost and all out, you can't really do anything with heli, especially if it's a drain game as well. And then Ninja, I lost to Asian the other day playing a Ninja on cards, I think, and just could not defend the ZOMG, and it just put me in such a horrible spot. And yeah, so I'm just going to go for Spike Factory because, yeah, nice cheap defense to stuff, and it's just comfortable. Like no one really boosted camo pinks and in a drain game, so yeah, it's just a really nice spot. We're actually going to play NG Spec in the last game, so it'll be 3 different strats. I guess we've got our short map strat we like Cobra on because of yeah, against engineer you can send in the early BFBs, can be quite tough in a drain game, and you can just do other rushes and multiple boosts. There's so much you can do with Cobra on the short maps that makes it difficult to defend, that I just like going for that. Oh, we've done a load of other Cobra strats, especially early on, because we have tier 4 Cobra from the start because we bought it 10 years ago and can restore it onto all our accounts. Yeah, so we had that. And then, yeah, once we got to the bomb tower, we had the tier 3 mortar, so we couldn't mortar stall, but we had the bomb. And I lost a few games in like Ceramic Crucible when I didn't have the tier 4 bomb just yet, because they went in quite early, because I realised I'm going to have at least 50k medallions before going into BFB, in case I come up against a super strong opponent and need to I'm not gonna, and get like a map where I can't just only use Cobra on, so you know, just in case that stuff goes wrong, just so that we don't lose one game and have to regain all the medallions all over again. Yeah, just having to, but we did win our first, we got to 150k meds before we lost, I think, so yeah, we were completely fine for medallions. We didn't need to do all of that, but it's just a safe practice, safe thing to do. Now we're thinking we want to go for our reactor. He's going to send us some, anyway, back to this game. He's going to send us a load of balloons. It's going to look a little bit scary because of how much this, the regens, leads regen. But, yeah, we didn't need to spike that at all, but we did. And, yeah, we can just sell the bomb. We can just sell the bomb and go for the reactor. But, we're actually not going to do it. Actually, yeah, I forgot semi what happens, but this is actually probably better because on some reactor maps, the reactor will pop rainbows. And but on this one, I will pop them down at least to very low on some, and then you don't really need the bomb down at the start. But because this one, it doesn't pop them down that well, you probably actually want to bomb down quite early on to pop the rainbows down to zebras and get the pinks going slower. It's just, you just need the bomb really bad, because if you just boost rainbows at this, it'll get through to the other end, past the reactor end, as either pinks or whites, I think. So yeah, just having the bomb down a bit earlier on is going to be really essential for making sure they're getting all the way down to the blue and red layer, which you can then cover on this way background at the end. Anyways, for now, we are just going to keep Cobra farming. I've got a few options here. We can send in early BFBs. What I quite like doing, early BFBs is often just a thing to play. What I quite like doing though is adjusting and then putting some BFBs, especially on two-way maps. If you adjust and then put some BFBs in, then yeah, especially against this kind of strat. Just having two-way adjustment and BFBs for them to deal with. So the snipers are probably hitting the BFB layers, and the adjustment is just gonna go crazy. It's gonna block stuff off. It's just something I really quite like doing. But yeah, I forgot what we do in this position. Quite a bit I've just been doing early stuff. But we'll see what I do. I guess listen to I've gone for it. If you're doing early, then I'll be doing latest round 18 to end. Hopefully round 17 is what you're aiming for typically. You could probably get round 16 as well if you play the whole game just for that. We're going to boost with a Mauler down. If we got the Mauler down a little bit earlier, I think we might have missed one of ourselves. If he got the Mauler down a bit earlier, you probably wouldn't have to boost there, but it doesn't really matter. We've got 2 boosts left, and he's just gone for his sniper farm just before we're about to send him in some BFBs. So yeah, pretty bad timing from him, and he sent that mob as well, so he really should have sent that mob. We got so many Cobras down, we're always defending that. We probably didn't even need to boost. We can be like safe with boosting. And yeah, we're gonna get some of our adjustments first, just for what we said before. We are going to adjust and have the two-way going, send our BFB. When we're like a second or two away from our eco boost, I like to just wait a few more seconds, because you are going to lose 100, so if you wait 2 more seconds, you actually gain $100 more, so I do quite like that play. But yeah, so now we've got our BFB, his sniper's hitting the BFB layer, and there are some ceramics in the AI. He's going to get his ninja down, he's going to sell his reactor, he's going to sabo, and that's just going to... He's just already got overwhelmed, he was never defending that. But yeah, I won that game easily, and this is the last game I'm going to show against the T1 rank player on the leaderboard, Nuts, who is actually kind of leaked earlier in the video, going to be playing Heli Farm Boomer. I think this was the last game we did on the day as well. But yeah, so he was ranked T1 leaderboard and prestige, I think, at this point. There may be second, but he was first. They're calling him first. Did I get a screenshot? I forgot. But yeah, we'll do something for a clickbaitable title, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to do a Spike Factory Farm Engineer. And yeah, there's a few ways of playing this. But when you're against a really aggressive strat like this, you just want to play it fairly passively. We're going to do this because I always quite like this at the start, when I come against the helicopter farm start, just sending a load of blues to force the heli back a little bit, and then once the heli chasing, pinks can be pretty strong, but he's just going to boost, just going to waste a boost, which is actually going to be quite helpful because this game is not the shortest game, as you can probably tell from how long it is left of the video. But yeah, just going to go for our farm now. We could send blacks right now, but that will delay our farm slightly. Now he's going to send us greens, but we really want to go for our farm. And okay, no, so we're going to go for another 9-inch. Yeah, this is a good play as well. Yeah, this is what we went for. This will be the best play. Just a little bit of targeting as well. And then once he stops sending, we can just go for our farm right there. And now if he sends again, which he's going to boost in, we can just go for our sprockets because we can afford that. And that's going to handle all of these greens. And it's going to mean if he wants to boost yellows, he's going to send loads and loads of yellows to overwhelm this. And this. And now spike the end. Can now send some blacks to just force that quad darts now. And yeah, he's not gone his plantation yet, so forcing the quad darts, he got a boomer down as well. It's going to really slow down his farms, and we can go for another farm. So even though he's got way more eco than us, he doesn't have many farms, so yeah. It's going to go kind of late, so the eco will pay itself back off and help him out a decent amount, but he can't do a huge rush and then another huge rush to all out us, so yeah, that's something which he has to deal with in this game. But yeah, just going to target our engineers, and we don't need to boost that or do anything, overreact or anything like that. We're going to get our cleansing fund, going to get ready for our trap pretty soon. And yeah, he's going to send us a white. We're not quite affording with sell that, so we're just going to go for our trap pretty quickly. We're going to get a spike factory down because we're going to get it down soon anyways, just to pop some of these balloons. And we're just going to spike the lead that got through. Our trap spawned in a really bad spot, which is quite annoying, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to put another engineer down just here. I like replacing an engineer kind of early on, just because if they want to boost you something in, then and then it becomes an all-out, which this guy can't really afford to do at this point. He's got loads of money in hand though, so we're not just farming just yet. We're just getting ready to farm. But yeah, if they do, then you've already got a boosted engineer down for the end. So if you can just sell everything and get 2 traps down and collect stuff properly, you should be able to defend everything. Although, sad said, I have choked that quite a lot today, which has been quite annoying. Without some of these chokes, I would actually be like 85, and the like hackers and lobby glitches, I might even be like 85% for T0, which is kind of correct for me. But yes, a lot of silly jokes. It was Starry. Starry was in the live stream. He actually, when I went like 90%, like 27-3 or something, he was actually two of the wins, which was quite funny, those chokes. But yeah, just fun fact, if Starry's watching at this point in the video, then we're GG's. I beat him later though, so you know. Not getting brutalized the whole day. But yeah, and it's now round 16. He's decided to farm, so we're going to keep farming as well. He's going to get more farms down than us. Not a huge issue. Because he's got more eco from the early game, he's going to be able to farm a bit stronger. He's not got much defense down, which I'm going to have to deal with that a bit later on. But yeah, and then I'm going to start going for some spike factory upgrades. We've got triple plantation, less eco. He's not got much farms down. And he's also down a boost. But yeah, so we're going to go for our spiky balls, so that this can accumulate at the end. So if he sends us a Moab, we can just get a few 9 inches down and be able to defend the Moab without having to boost or panic. But yeah, so with all this down, we can even sell our trap one down, but we might as well just leave it. It's not that, we're not getting much money back for round 18, so yeah, we can just collect this, and sentries are going to do a lot of damage. He's going to boost in, I think, another Moab. We're just going to boost this in the end, so this is going to make this a super comfortable defend. He's spent 2 Moabs worth of rushing us. He's not got loads and loads of money, he's got a decent amount, but you know, he's not got, that's not just like random pocket change. So we can sell off a bunch of our engineers. We can boost in a Moab back at him. And yeah, that's going to cause him some issues. It's going to cause him to sell a farm, I think. Or spikes and boost, or selling stuff and a sell farm. Yeah, nice. So that was good. And yeah, we've got a bunch of money in hand, which is, you know, you never want to leave loads of money in hand. You can't really send a BFB to this because they just need to get another downdraft, a boost, and a turbocharge, and that's quite strong defend. That's why it's quite a good strat as well, because I didn't really realise that until more recently. But yeah, so let's go to the BFB. We've got our trap from before, from like 8 rounds ago. We got that ready for this moment. All we need to do is spike storm in a good area, and then rebuy a trap, and that will more than defend. You probably don't even need to rebuy the trap, but the trap's definitely the safe thing to do. You can definitely choke sometimes if you don't have that trap rebought. So yep, so the BFB is getting close to the near the spike factory, so we're getting ready, and we can just spike storm now in a really good spot, and then go for our trap, and that's going to be more than fine to all of that. He also sent us another Moab up behind, which like we didn't even see. So that was quite funny from I found that quite funny. So yeah, so just wasted like over 100 eco on that. He's gonna send us some Moabs. We have such an easy defend to this. We could just boost, but that's a lot of eco lost and a lot more money lost. So getting the spiked mines is also completely fine there. We got a similar farms. We'll probably have more eco now. He's not got much at all. We got a trap down still. We're going to collect loads of money from this AI, help us get our farms back online. And yeah, we're kind of just winning now. So we could just all out him and very likely win. But here is where grinding strategy. If you're against someone else who's high on the leaderboard, you don't need to be super aggressive. You can just kind of chill. Or in this position, we can kind of just chill. It's early on. We just don't want to lose at this point. We don't want to throw our games away at this point. So just take a little bit longer to guarantee the win of the game. Yeah, no issues with that at all from me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's going to catch up on farm super easily because of our trap and our more eco. And yeah, we're just going to wait till we can win the game, and then win the game when we can win the game. But yeah, it's an unlosable position, this. So all we got to do is just chill. And yeah, we will show the leaderboard after this game. You can tell we are going to win this game. I can't have lost this game. Yeah, I must have won this game. I can't remember every game actually, but I'm pretty sure we won this. But yeah, now we've got more farms. But it looks like he's saving up because he's had these farms down for a while. So we're expecting him to send a ZMG, which is just 3 spike storms in a good spot. If he mess something up, just go for a 4th one, and that will cover all the sins. And yeah, get our next trap ready for around 25 AI. and he's going to sell for FAC, so we are actually going to just boost in 2 BFB straight away. This is going to force the FAC, so around 25 AI, and yeah, double BFB. It's going to force the FAC sell, which is going to be really nice. For us, I'm going to have 2 traps down, and have still got farms down. And he's going to have to sell that, go for the Apache, which we'll have to keep down, so we won't be able to refarm after this. Even though we lost all our eco there, he's going to have to, keep that Apache down for the rest of this game. But yeah, loads and loads of mobs, loads of ceramics. He's going to turbocharge, he's going to boost, and it is going to overwhelm the Apache. We win the game versus the T1 ranked player. Nuts. And yeah, that's going to wrap up the video. We'll show the leaderboard now, show how we're doing. But yeah, okay, a good win rate considering the lobby glitches. I was going to smile there, I think. But yeah, leaderboard, we're ending on 4 million medallions. Oh, JL was top. Maybe Nut was second. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next episode of The Grind tomorrow, and you'll catch you next one. Bye, everybody.